Alright guys,
tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, perlawanan pertama guna stage untuk Mythic Seal daripada Myanmar menentang dengan Onic daripada Indonesia. Sama kita saksikan perlawanan pertama di game Don.
Onic going up against Mythic Seals, game number 1 in a best of 5. Mirko, how we feeling?
Hey, feeling great as usual. We're gonna get straight into the land of Dawn for this one. Kadena last pick for Suns.
Kadena.
Another signature pick coming through.
Rasa menang game utama ni. Saya rasa Onic lah guys.
Without really denying. They picked 3 counters for it before we got to see it.
It's almost like they knew it was
Oi, boleh. Terima kasih.
It's almost like Ken only played 2 heroes.
Mat kuluk. Ai, baru satu. Saya mencari lagi. Berapa orang ni guys? Manis-manis tak ada ke guys? Hilanglah ngantuk aku sikit.
And this is something that's been on a lot of our minds coming into the
Beli
series.
kopi lagi kan. Fix gonna fix.
Good. They did pick up the Basha up front. I was kind of on board for that, running the Basha jungle, but Mythic Seal tried to kind of pull a cheeky play. Don't know if it's going to work out though. I mean, last series we saw 3-0. I'm hoping we don't see that again.
Yes, ada farm pakai skill
Definitely has
satu
to come into this game
tak ada skill satu.
ready for what Onic ID has to bring. Yes, they took
Kenapa
a
dia salah
loss
pick skill
in the
tadi?
stage, but it was 2 TLPH.
That's true. Let's take a look at the emblem builds right now. Does seem like everything is pretty normal. Season 100 for the swing into 2 Keyboy. Looking for a play there to try to take the XP crab. But yeah, nothing too crazy. You guys pull yourself together for Sans, for the Petrify, Festival Blood, and
Ke ada benda yang aku tak tahu guys. Satu dari jam dulu. Tapi habis dulu. Oh ya. Ada benda lah tu. Ilmu baru yang kita tak tahu. Yang ditunjukkan. Kalau aku salah maaf ya guys. Bantuan Selena lah. Oh tu guys Selena. Eba, thank you dok Solidity. Thank you for the 10 generation. 9 orang lagi, 9 orang.
Against the Moscow.
9 orang lagi guys, ada ke? 9 orang je guys.
Make sure you get the Hunter Strike on Kyrie. But Turtle is coming up.
Yeah.
Tetap dia dapatkan oleh Kyrie.
Super clean quad shadow and a retry. Ludpi seems like he wants to go for more. Does have those infinite pursuit stacks. Will jump in again as Keyboy gets
Boy down.
Revitalize coming down, but Sans will go for the breath of the ocean and the rough wave to pick up first blood.
Lapor dulu. Double kill dapat oleh Selena. Mati lapu.
As Ken walks in and
kena duk.
up top, Severo getting taken out by Zippy.
Okay, this is a good start. I mean, we know we're in for some action
Severo
here.
down 1v1.
2.5 minutes in, and there's already 5 kills on the board. Let's take a look at the replay real quick. Kyrie, I mean, this is a millisecond of timing, and being able to time it well right when you need to steal.
What a retry from Cairo. What a retry from Cairo Army. Hey, what's up guys?
But Mythic Seal, first 3 minutes in, they have the gold lead. It's not
Aduh,
huge,
terus.
it's negligible, but still.
Hey Keyboy, sup second skin flicker. Sup. Ya ada jalan pulang untukmu. Kenapa dia tipe buffering? Kenapa?
Mythic Seal, they get a kill on Ken on a signature pick of his.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I think.
Baik.
This doesn't stop right now.
They don't want you to talk, bro.
They don't want anyone to talk. They're just going in. It's 4-4.
Gaduh terus.
Mythic Seal kind of gets the win on that. They get a kill for Ken. It's gold laner for gold laner, but they get the trade with Keyboy in the end as well. Yes, Onic ID getting the kill into the gold lane does at least even things out between Severo and Zippy, which is huge, especially since Severo is going to take a bit longer to come online. So, I mean, still, we're sitting at a standstill. Second Turtle coming up. Did you think we'd be at 8 kills this early?
No. I expected both teams to play it a bit more clinical here in game 1. But so far, it does seem like, well, Onic just want to brawl it out, and Mythic Seal oblige as well. Up top, it's going to be the Moskov. He's holding it in. Boye.
Lele dia udah belakang tu.
Angle, Keyboy in the bush, goes in on Kun with a fist crack too. That's gonna be the missile.
Oh.
Landing the back with the breath of the ocean.
Kun down.
It'll be a
Keyboy down. Kyrie down. Oh yo. Kyrie down. Ken down. Oh iya, gaduh-gaduh terus. Betul reset.
man, I mean at this point Mythic Seal able to land some of those stuns, and even when the rough
Kau
waves
selalu
comes in,
tengok
even
kat
when the
channel kau
petrifies
minat
come in,
nama
still
Alpha. Aduh,
not enough.
sekarang
Kyrie
anak
maybe getting a too
aku nama
aggressive
Alpha
in that.
Umar dah. Oh
Instead of
ya.
doing the, I'm gonna just wait for turtle, I'm gonna just be patient. They kind of
Aku nak jawab apa, aku nak respon apa.
And Mythic Seal
Ada geng lah aku
seems to
rasa.
want that this early on in the game.
Ada bahalu shit.
Spider, the
Boleh
Abyssal
saja
Arrow
ada.
landing too. Free neutral
Baru gaduhnya. Gaduh terus. Buat hero-hero Pico.
Planned, but it is still a
Agak
neutral
ni main
objective
ear.
to Mythic
Mythic
Seal.
Seal kuat lah guys.
Will try to go
Serious,
for the
serious.
trade, and I think should be able to get it. Savero in the bottom lane free. He has to be careful though. He doesn't know where anyone is on the map, so he decides to just play it safe.
Right, so at this point, Mythic Seal, with the lead they have and the pace they have, I think they could really, this might be a time for them to push the gas a little bit. They have Kun 0, 2, and 3, but he is at least rotating, able to get involved in these fights. Zippy as well, starting to do more damage. And then having Nico who can just kind of keep
Nanti
Onic
kau boleh jadi
at
bapak
bay,
shot
keep
walau
them
otak
guessing
kau.
with these abyssal arrows. That's what you get out of the Selena. You get this constant
Kau
poke,
tengok
this
SRG
constant kind
blunder
of
lawan
keeping you on your
Falcon, dia orang
toes,
nampak.
keeping you constantly having to move in these team fights.
Negara mana?
It
Myanmar.
just adds a
Tim
layer of
mana sisi paling
forcing
late
the
game?
other team to be a bit
Sisi
more
late game.
micro-mechanic
Maksud macam mana? Tak faham.
and kind of gets in their
Sisi
head
late game.
overall. And this is
Oh,
what we
dari.
see from the Selena so much.
Kau
So
punya
Mythic
sisi
Seal
pun
feeling
janganlah.
good about themselves.
Really good
Begitu
stuff from
juga.
Mythic Seal, and again, it really does seem like
Sisi kau tulis.
for Mythic Seal,
Double
their
C.
only win con in the group stage has been through winning out in the mid to late.
Ken down.
taking down the bottom lane, and with
Buang
that
hai
being
jelly.
said, it
Oh.
is what we've been expecting. Mythic Seal wanted
Sisi
to
late
try
game,
to
Onic.
survive this early game, but so far they've actually won out the early game. It'd be good for them. A few of those brawls coming in to help them get that lead. But Onic,
Tim ni
really,
dah
when it
lama
comes to
ke
those
atau
pickoffs,
chemistry
have been
diorang
quite
padu
clean.
lah.
They've gotten
Tim ni
2
dah.
kills on Ken now.
Yeah, one of
Gimana?
the problems that Ken's going to have
Mythic Seal.
here is when you're the Joy, you kind of want to go solo.
Eh,
You wanna
guys,
try to farm
Myanmar
HP
punya
lane here and there.
player
You
kan,
wanna hit
kuat-kuat
those
guys,
off
serius.
lanes.
Kalau
But when you
tournament.
have a Hayabusa on the opposing team, you have a major threat, and it's very easy for you to get caught off and taken out. So it kind of forces you to play a little bit different. Was that the
A steal.
steal?
It is a steal from Sans. Pops in the rough waves. Perfect
Dia main
timing.
dua jari
Gets the
je.
breath of the ocean, a turret down below with minions, and a turret up top. All of a sudden, the
lekat
game has just been
tournament.
turned around.
In the words of Leo, that's what you call Grand Theft Purple.
Oh yeah.
Just stealing it right from under their nose. Nice stun though on the loop.
Memang gaduh ni guys.
Still
Gaduh
has it on Brave.
terus.
Actually already used it to control.
Sap!
Pursuit to side
Kuda
to
dah!
go in.
Tak sempat.
That's a miscrack, but it's
Oh, Badang tak ada
only-
ulti.
Yes, Nico dismantles
Lutfi,
Keyboard.
flicker
That wasn't
lari,
too
turtle.
easy for Mythic Seal to get a pick. It'd be traded with a turret up top, and it seems it's
Savero
Onic
free.
who's playing the mid to late game. They're just trading for a better tomorrow.
I mean, they know their time span here. I think they're very okay with that. And taking that tower
Jah,
up top,
passive.
knowing...
Oh, Kun
there it is.
down.
Kun goes down. Kyrie able to pick up another kill. Right in time for Sans to pick up the Lightning Truncheon as
kena
well.
tu. Eh.
Onic ID is getting
Okey.
closer to when they can really push the gas.
Memang play dengan rank
Do get
bagai
to
langit
that point, I think
yang
Mythic Seal will
jahat
be at
juga.
a similar
Jahat.
point too, and it also kind of matches to Mythic Seal's win con. It comes down to a 50-50 battle. Right now,
Tapi pasar diorang main ni laju,
Zippy
duk.
who's holding the
Face
gold
diorang main.
over Savero, but that will change with Savero constantly getting the side lanes alone. Abyssal Arrow won't land. A big BOD with a Hunter Strike there. We're very close to Ken getting the Holy Crystal too, and that's the power spike that we're waiting for. Sans just continues to put in pressure into the jungle.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, back to Ken, talking about the Holy Crystal, even when he gets it, it's still hard to find targets. I feel like it's mainly Savero. It's going to be hard to get Sans. At any point, he can just dip down into the water, get away, be able
Tapi
to
okey
escape,
guys,
or
dia
get the
punya
petrified.
cam
You
kan,
really
kau
wanna
tengok
jump
live from
onto
Riyadh kan.
Sans when
Macam ni kan,
it's a
dia tak tunjuk
possible
boring
threat.
sangat ah. Kamera dia pun
So
ada
Ken,
ni
majorly
kan.
coming into these
Hand
fights,
cam.
it's going to be about how he approaches them, how he approaches these objectives.
Baik, guys.
Maybe be patient with them,
adalah boring sangat.
and let the rest of your team take the brunt of these fights.
It's a slow game right now. We got to see the pace of these two teams in the early game, but it does seem like both teams have slowed it way down. Onic know they have multiple angles to attack from the side. Mythic Seal have been dealing with that instead of looking for those big fights that they have been in the early game. And so far, it does mean that Onic have the advantage. They were able to get a tier 2 up top in terms of structures, but Mythic Seal, they do seem to still have that strong hold onto big neutral objective fights, just with Kun. He's 0-3 and 4.
Onic ID lepas ni dia jumpa siapa nanti? TLP. Kalau dia menang lah. Siapa menang ni akan jumpa TLP.
Phenomenal. Just opening up so much space for everyone. Nico, Ken, and Zippy to get those free shots in.
And not only that, Nico also opening the map with these traps, keeping vision. As everyone else went up to top lane, you could see Nico on the mini map, down by the Lord, placing some traps, trying to keep tabs on whether Onic ID wants to rush this, how they're going to get position over the Lord. And this gives Mythic Seal free roam of coming down the river. They don't have to take long routes because of this vision. They can kind of objectively move around the map in a much easier fashion. And Onic ID, though, they know it. Even their position on the map, you can see that they're not trying to push too far. They're still taking things slow. They want to get Severo where he needs to get. And at this point, those spikes have kind of come in. Those second, third items are locking in third items around the map.
Fano, support dari
Trinity
Singapore.
almost
terima kasih.
Just a little
Support
bit
from Singapore.
more to
Thank you,
go.
Fano.
Counter-Strike
Guys, mencari 8 orang lagi guys. RM10 ni.
battle soon for the side of Kyrie as well.
Lupi main
Taking a look at
pak.
the
Macam
other
mana?
side, finally have
Panas.
Holy Crystal. And look at Ken
Tak
to
nak kena ada
Kyrie.
player.
A pretty
Kenapa
decent
guna
goal
Honor?
deficit.
Yeah.
Ken
Main
taking a bit
sponsor.
longer. Could be one of the
Tunggu
reasons why we
Moscow
haven't seen him really
split.
pop off yet.
Memang itu makro dia.
The ocean,
Low glare.
lands, no follow-up just yet. SOD gonna be thrown in. Keyboy jumps out of the bag and
GP down. Speed distraction baik daripada Savero. Ken juga down. Peluang cerah untuk mendapatkan Lord daripada Onic Indonesia.
Immune CC, but he cannot immune damage. Onic take a big team fight win.
The timing of all of that
Kenapa
along
main
with
tank
the
hyper ni?
SOG, Onic ID just showed that yes, you've got good micro, but ours might just be better. Everyone knowing exactly
Tak, dia
when they
ni combo
need to do
apa?
it. Look at the SOD come down.
5 jam ke
And he
belakang.
connects and just perfect timing with the fist crack.
With everything, Trex, with everything, the dark wave, the SOD
Yang 7 lah,
landing,
kira.
Kai zoning them in the back too, and now, never mind. I thought it will be a shield unity over to him, but yeah, dude, that was
Sekarang kat sana mungkin pukul 2:30.
Chef's kiss for the
2:30
engage.
petang.
Beautifully done. Onic ID now on the aggressive with the Lord coming down the top side. Mythic Seal, I think they definitely can defend this. Shouldn't be a problem unless they make some sort of huge mistake. Gold still not completely out of range to even win a team fight, I feel like, for them. Zippy has done well this game. Ken, like we saw, has gotten the Holy Crystal. Let's see how it plays out.
Tengoklah. Macam mana kesudahannya.
Down. That's a base turret targeted down. Ken caught in the
Alamak, combo tak kena.
But he's able to evade from it.
Savero pergi second skill pula. Alamak, Aero kena Savero. Down.
Looks for to engage into the back line. Now Lupi all alone,
Lupi
isolated
down.
from the team. Ken with electrifying beat, Sans torn down by Boye. Sky walks and stays.
Gerak tu Kyrie.
Puts on some damage and will decide to back
Nah,
away. They lose 2 members, but they got a big structure.
Yeah, Boye did such a good job at keeping tabs on the rest of the team as they were backing off, which let Mythic Seal know, listen, Kyrie's not coming back. We can fully engage onto Loopy. We can fully push out. And now they're going to take this mid-tier 3, gain some more pressure.
Kumar! El Kumar!
An abyssal arrow from Nico.
Timing baik punya. Lele.
I mean, at this
Azan ba?
point,
Iya ke?
the goal deficit is completely closed. Mythic Seal very
No, El Kumar.
much back in this game. Ken feels confident. He's back in the bot lane, clearing things up. He can kind of move by himself. Onic ID now is the team who is grouping up together as Mythic Seal approaches the map wide scale.
The gold lead back to nothing, irrelevant in this game right now. It was a hold on Onic.
Yang tanya tadi apa function Bazia tu, itu function dia.
Got outplayed. I think that's the term, right? Mythic Seal just straight up outplayed them. In the base, getting the abyssal arrow. Another one with a bait from Boye into Kai. This makes the game a whole lot more even. And I gotta say, Trex, even though I'm Indonesian, I know what the Onic boys can do. This is Mythic Seal's realm. Like, this is how they've been able to get wins under their belt. In the group stage, it's just waiting for this moment, making it very messy, and then utilizing or living in the chaos.
Counter GG apa? Counter GG. Apa maksudnya? Apa tu?
In the late game,
Hero counter GG ke?
mid to late, we're creeping into late. This is exactly where they want to be. Even taking a look at the gold laners, Zippy's now taking advantage.
Uyo, lele dia
Goes a little wide.
Oh yeah.
As well. Lupi jumping in, Kun with the Brave Spider into the back line. Lupi still going in.
Flicker pada Kun. Ken juga pakai counter attack. Seperti busa, ZP menggunakan wand. Savero nak guna ulti tapi dia berhentikan. Oh, GG. Sup! Tak kena. Any guys. Tak ni rugi conceal ultimate boya down. GG lah guys. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, perlawanan pertama berjaya dimenangkan oleh Onic Indonesia. Jangan lupa like, komen, share. Bagi pendapat korang pasal game pertama ni yang paling penting, jangan lupa subscribe. Sheesh, gaduh terus.